So these are SRAM DB8 4-piston brakes, mineral oil. When I first bought the bike, I had made up my mind that I would be swapping out the brakes. That was the first upgrade that I had planned to do on this bike. There's a misconception out there right now in that these brakes are cheap, and there should be the first upgrade that you make should your bike come with these brakes. But I am here to tell you that that is incorrect, at least in my experience so far. I've not taken them off this bike. In fact, I bought another set for my Norco fluid. It came with the TRP slates. Now TRP makes some amazing brakes, and the TRP slates, they're okay, but they just don't have, at least for me, in my experience, the stopping power that I needed for the type of riding that I'm doing on this bike. I've heard it say many times, it's a trail bike, you know, it makes sense to have trail brakes. But whether it's a trail bike or a full enduro bike, I think it comes down to the rider and how the bike is written, and that determines the type of brakes one would need, and it's not the same for everybody. So I ended up swapping out the brakes. A lot of bikes like my Heckler SL come stock with these brakes, and they're very affordable. It's brand new. I think one of them retails for about $130. For $260 you can have a set of brakes. But what I'm finding is a lot of people are taking these brakes off from their brand new bikes because the assumption is that these are entry-level brakes, and I think that they are based on the price, right? I picked these up for $150, set of brakes plus the 200 mil rotors front and back. And so for $150, that is a steal, at least in my opinion. And the good thing is I have these brakes on my Heckler SL, and so I know how they ride. Consistent, at least for me, and how these brakes are performing is the same feel, the same amount of pressure on that lever, and the same type of response in terms of stopping. I don't get any brake fade, I don't lose any power, they don't get spongy. It's just consistent, a consistent feel, and it has been my experience so far. They're working amazing. It's like a night and day difference in terms of how much stopping power these brakes offer versus these slates that I had. I think I've watched a couple other reviews out there that are starting to come out about these brakes. Both of the ones that I watched, both give these brakes, you know, a pretty high mark in terms of their performance. SRAM is marketing these brakes as being set and forget type of thing, requiring less frequent maintenance. And as I understand it, is because mineral oil repels water. It doesn't mix in with water, or moisture, I should say. And so therefore the consistency, I guess, of the brakes remains the same for a longer period of time. I just bought them because I like how they feel. I love the price, and more than anything, I like the fact that they're underrated. And so I'm looking to take advantage of that, and you know, I figured I'd share that with you. I do have to caution you though, these brakes do require a different type of bleed kit. It does come with the barbs and olives, I don't know, like three or four of them. The cost is, I think, $75. It's everything that you need to do a nice, clean, precise bleed on these brakes. I do have, like I mentioned, the same brakes on my Heckler SL, and so that bleed kit, you know, it's gonna come in handy, I guess, now that I have the same brakes on both bikes. I just need to adjust the lever or the reach, but it requires a tool, and I don't have it. And if you want to or need to adjust the reach on these levers, you do need, I think, a 3 or 2.5 mil Allen wrench, and then you can adjust the reach. So there you go. Those are my thoughts on SRAM's DB8 4-piston mineral oil brakes. Hope that you found this video useful. Thank you for watching. Until next time, ride your own ride, and God bless.